a professional network of volunteers from 59 institutes of higher learning around the globe. 9 working groups working closely with the international community, NATO, Austria, Switzerland, and others. With operational offices located in the heart of Europe at the George C. Marshall European Center for Security Studies in Garmisch-Partenkirchen, Germany, the Partnership for Peace Consortium for Defense Academies and Security Studies Institutes is poised for the future. PfPC is rooted in defense and security affairs. With multinational roots in 59 countries, its permanent members of the governing board hail from Austria, Canada, Germany, Switzerland, the United States, and the NATO international staff. There are also 2 rotating member countries. The 9 working groups are working more than 80 events per year. They build relationships and exchange ideas with defense and security professionals by conducting numerous conferences, workshops, and activities throughout Eurasia.
I think one of the strong advantages of this organization is that we're small. And it gives us a lot of flexibility. We can respond rapidly to what's happening in the world. There's been a lot of interest in the issue of the convergence of drugs, terrorism, and crime, that we need to look at these things as one entity and not like salami slice it, look at it separately. And we put together like a 3-page policy brief in English and in Russian on the convergence of drugs, terrorism, and crime. We can respond quickly. We're not bureaucratically encumbered, and I think that that's a big advantage.
Recently, the consortium has seen a marked increase in interest for the very active Education Development Working Group's Defense Education Enhancement Program, also known as DEEP. This initiative, developed by the PfPC, currently includes 10 countries in a demand-driven program that is designed to assist partner nations in building capacity through defense education.
One of the advantages that we offer is that we can multinationalize national agendas. We have a country like Austria, a country like the United States, or a country like Switzerland can come to the organization with its national agenda, and it gets presented in a multinational framework. And it also makes it easier for countries to approach us. A country, for example, in Central Asia may feel a little awkward asking the United States for help because they need to keep very good relations with countries like Russia or China, and they may want to appear more neutral. So if they come to a multinational consortium where you have Austria and Switzerland as members, it's much easier for them to do. And this happens a lot in our DEEP program, our Defense Education Enhancement Program, where countries in Central Asia come to us, ask for help in developing their curriculum in their defense academies, and also ask for support in enhancing their teaching methodologies for their institutions.
Very recently, we published a reference curriculum on non-commissioned officers. And this curriculum is one that can assist the partners in developing, for example, an NCO academy, a non-commissioned officer academy. The old Red Army didn't have an NCO corps the way we in the West define it, but many of our partners out in the East have seen our NCOs in action in the field in contingency operations such as Iraq and Afghanistan and other places, and they want NCOs like that. So we often get the question, well, what should be the essential elements if we were to put together an NCO academy? And so this document answers that question.
In addition, 8 other working groups continue other aspects of the mission. Austria takes the lead on working groups focused on regional security in the South Caucasus and in Eastern Europe. The group produces high-quality, informative policy papers, and the PfPC is able to leverage multinational perspectives in these regions. The work doesn't stop there. PfPC also works in the realms of gender issues, counterterrorism, advanced distributed learning, conflict studies, comprehensive approach, and security sector reform. Consortium expert volunteers are paramount in developing relationships with member countries. They are an invaluable tool to building defense education and understanding between aligned and non-aligned countries alike. An efficient, talented staff synchronizes the work, coordinating large numbers of volunteers to further the principles and promote idea exchange with consortium member countries. The work matters.
Yes, our work does matter. We are on an upwards trajectory. 90 events, 1,400 participants a year, and we want you to participate. Thank you.